Namaste. Welcome to the last practice of 2022, and thank you so much for joining. As always, please practice according to your condition, and feel free to modify as you need to suit your abilities and your comfort level. And but you know the variations, which I'll introduce some. Please, if you're comfortable with the practice, you know them, then I invite you to explore them. So let's make this last practice an amazing effort. Imagine all your benefits going out to all beings everywhere. And it's the last chance, as Dharma Ji says, imagine it's your last time you're doing it. So make it the best of the best, otherwise you might regret it later on for not having had that chance. So let's really embrace that fire within us, generate some tapas through the practice, stoke your inner fire. So on that note, let's begin. Close your eyes. Bring the attention inward. Nothing to do, nothing to seek. Everything you need is already within. Before creation, what existed, God was always there in the midst of it all, and will still be there and beyond the end of this universe. Merge that supreme divine consciousness now. Let's begin with the sound of Om 3 times to attract divine attention. Mind on God alone. Rest your thoughts in God alone. Hereafter. Of this there is no doubt. Om Namah Shivaya. I bow to the inner light. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering. and enjoy this practice through our senses. May we all always have this strong desire for the knowledge that liberates us from pain and suffering. And may we cherish no ill feelings against each other, only peace, love, joy, and compassion. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Let's do the mantra for purification, to purify this space, the ground, and all the psychic channels within. If you know it, you can do along with me. If not, pretend you're chanting it through the voice of the Guru, and you derive all the benefits as though you were doing it perfectly. Try to do each one in a single breath and do it loud enough so it can be heard by the subtle bodies within and all around us, the gross bodies all around us. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabaya Bihantraha Sji. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabaya Bihantraha Sji. Om Pavitraha Pavitra Va Sawa Vashtanga Topi Va Yaha Smrit Pandrikaksham Sabaya Bihantraha Sji. So now let's do calming breathing. This is the breathing you can do at any time. It's in the form of alternate nostril breathing with no breath retention. Just an inflow, a breath, outflow, always steady on the count. And this brings the mind, as I said, into peace, into a peaceful state. The more peaceful it becomes, the restlessness removed, and you become and this helps to remove cravings. Cravings lead to desires. Desires can sometimes lead to attachments, which ultimately leads to suffering. So, through this practice, we just generate that calmness of mind, which is also conducive to a more meditative state. Left hand in Jnana Mudra, second finger and thumb connected, other three fingers extended on the left knee. Right hand, second and third fingers fold down. This is Vishnu Mudra. When you turn the palm towards you, it's no longer Vishnu Mudra. We use this for the pranayama. The thumb for the the thumb of the right hand for the right nostril, the right ring finger for the left nostril. So as you inhale, you just fill up your lungs, hold the breath both, just for a moment, not hold the breath, but close both sides of the nostrils, exhale out through the right, inhale back through the right, close both nostrils, exhale through the left. So you always try to close your nose completely before you breathe out. So let's begin. Sitting up tall and straight. Keep your attention fixed on the space between your eyebrows to attract all the prana there. Imagine the guru, the inner guru, sitting in that space, guiding you through the practice. So, sitting up tall and straight, exhale, empty the lungs completely. Then bring the right thumb to the right nostril, inhale through the left. Close left, open right, exhale. Inhale, right. Close both sides, open left, exhale. Inhale, left. Fill up completely, fill the chest. Exhale, right. Empty out completely. Inhale, right. Close right, open left. Inhale, feel the lungs expanding, the chest rising. Remember, close both sides of the nose. Exhale, now right side. Inhale through the right. Close both nostrils, open left, exhale. Inhale, left. Imagine the breath moving down towards the base of the spine. Close right, open left, exhale, back up. Back down towards the root of the body on the inhale through the right. Close both sides of the nose, open left, exhale. Inhale left, go down. Watch the movement of the breath. Close left, open right, exhale, back up. Inhale down right. Close right, open left. Continue on your own for a few cycles. Keep watching the movement of the breath going down on the exhale, on the inhale. Going back up on the exhale. Lose yourself in the breath. Feel it delivering calmness to the mind. If your mind starts to wander, be unconcerned. Just be like the witness watching it all. Unjudging. Undisturbed. Unwavering. Imagine that through this practice, whatever you do is being enjoyed by all beings. All beings benefiting from your actions, thoughts, and words, your practice. So practice in a way that delivers the best experience possible, the best benefits. Do one more after your current one completes, starting on the left side, and then exhaling out and ending on the left side as well. Once you're done again, sit tall and straight, close the eyes. Fix your mind on the infinite that is within, the infinite grace, the infinite love, infinite truth, the infinite peace and hope and bliss. That is your true nature. Through the practice, we cultivate it. We augment it through the imitation of the forms, where we get to see this infinite love, peace, and grace from other perspectives and through other beings and forms. Merge with all forms, but they are all just divine reflections of God's grace and magnificence and beauty and divinity. So now let's begin. Come to stand. So now, come with the hands at the heart center. Spread your feet open a little bit, 10 inches apart. We'll start off with spiritual breathing to establish a deeper connection with the divine within. Now raise the arms up, the palms slightly turned up. On the in-breath, imagine you're being flooded by the best of the best. Imagine coming down through the arms into the spiritual heart for a count of 8, holding the attention there at the heart for a count of 6. Exhale back out through the arms. Just a breath leaves. Everything that you pulled in through the arms stays in the heart as an offering. So inhale down into the heart. 2, 3, 4. Feel yourself being flooded by goodness. 6, 7, 8. Holding it in the heart. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale up to the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale again, the best, down through the arms into the heart. 3, 4, feel it flooding you. 6, 7, 8, hold it in the heart, hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale again out to the arms. 2, 3, 4. Everything that you brought in stays within. 6, 7, 8. Last time, pull everything you need down into spiritual heart. Attract it through your attention. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it in the heart, hold the breath. 4, 5, 6. Exhale out through the arms. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now the arms down, and we'll continue some exercises to prepare the body for the practice. Imagine you're the witness watching the body move all by itself. So start to spin from one side to the next. Arms like heavy ropes hitting the body. And now, shake your shoulders faster. Feel as though the arms are dead. Move as fast as you can. Work. Loosen all the joints. Now slow it down. Bring your hands on the hips. Circle the head. If you can't do full circles, you can just do half circles if you like. Try to start at one ear to the shoulder. Move across the chest. Chin right on, brushing against the chest until you can get the ear to the other side. Good. And then switch. If you're taking the head all the way around, try to see the floor in all the directions as you move the head around. If you're doing the half circles, you can start one ear, allow the back of the head travel across the top of the back, over to the other side. And then release. Right arm. Imagine you have a weight of 5 pounds in your arm to allow it to swing more easily with that imaginary weight. And then go backwards. Make like you're about to throw a ball. And then the other arm, left arm. And then go the other way. Spin the arm all the way around. And then release. Good. Now from here, take your arms up over the head. Hold the opposite elbows, bend to your left. Come up, go to the right. Go to the left again. Try not to make folds on the underside of the body. Go to the other side. And then coming up, go back. Push your heart up towards the ceiling. Push your head back into the arms. Go forward. Push into the back of the head. Get the chin right into the chest. Up and back again. Arch your back. And round your back. Come back to the center and release. Next one, breath of joy. They have to do with enthusiasm to make live up to its name. First 3 movements on the inhale, last one you just throw the body down on the exhale. Do it with me now. 1, 2, 3, throw down. Belly comes right on the thighs. Imagine you throwing negativity right out of the body. 2 more. 1 last time. And just stay hanging down on this one to allow the body to stop shaking and bouncing. And then roll your way back up. Now arms out to the side. If you're having trouble balancing, you can come to wall or bring your hand on the chair, and then you're going to swing the right leg back and forth. Lean forward, try to get your knee to the shoulder. Throw the leg all the way back. Let the leg go, don't stiffen up. Of course, if you have any hip issues, be mindful. And then the other side, so You normally turn around and bring your other hand on the wall, but I'll just stay this way. And then release. Okay, so now let's come to the front of the mat. Hands to the heart. Close the eyes. Come back to the intention of offering up all the fruits of the practice. Renounce them all. Let go of all expectations and all attachments to the results. Imagine this as your divine obligation to all beings everywhere. So stay in that mindset of offering. Surya Namaskar. Raise your arms up over the head. Stretch the whole front of the body. And then fold down. Bend your knees if you need to. Bring your hands flat on the ground, the chest on the thighs. Right foot back, lower down the knee. Push back through the heel, lower the seat. Come into high plank. Bring the knees down, the seat all the way back behind the heels. Glide forward between the arms, smoothly. Pull up the floor so the body can come forward more easily with more power. Bring the seat back again. Glide forward, tug at the floor so you're trying to pull the floor towards you. And then lift the chest, bring the head all the way back. One more time, take the seats all the way back. Glide forward, let the belly slide down the thighs, down along the mats, and take the head up. Roll over your toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Bring the seat up, the head down. Right foot forward. If it's difficult to do, you can lower the back knee down. If you can't get the foot all the way, use the right hand to assist it forward. Push the seat in. And bring the left foot in to meet the right, chest on the thighs, head down. Come right up to stand, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Raise your arms up over the head, reach up and back. Fold the body down onto your legs, Uttanasana. Chest again on the thighs. Left foot back, lower down the knees, sink down to the seat. Into the plank. Ashtanga, bring the knees down, the seat all the way back. And glide forward. Brush the nose to the ground, lift the head. Come all the way back. Lose yourself in the sensations. Imagine your snake creeping through the grass. Come up, move just like the snake. Copy them on all levels. All the way back. One more time. Glide forward. Rise up. Be regal and wise like the serpent. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the seat up and back. And then the left foot steps forward. Back knee down. Sink down to the seat. Feet come together. Uttanasana. Chest again on the thighs. Head down. Come right up. Reach up. Hands back to the heart. Go up and back again. Imagine your body moving with grace and power the way you wanted to see it appear. And then just try to realize it the best that you can with your body. Right foot back. Lower down the knees, sink down to the seat. Come into high plank. Ashtanga Namaskar. Knees, chest, forehead down. Glide between your arms. Head all the way back, lengthen the back of the neck. Adho Mukha Svanasana right away this time. Drop the heart down towards the ground, head down. Right foot forward between the hands. Sink down to the seat. Feet come together, Uttanasana. Pull the body against the legs. Come right up to standing, reach up and back. Return home, hands to the heart. Go up, back again. Arch the back. Hold the breath and go as you go back. Engage spikes in your upper back muscles to support you in movement. Uttanasana. Left foot back, lower down the knees, sink down to the seat. Into the plank. Ashtanga Namaskar, knees, chest, forehead down. Come right through into the cobra. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Lift the seat up and back. Left foot steps forward. Drop down through the seat again. Feet come together, Uttanasana. Pull the body to your legs, a gesture of humbleness. Come all the way up. Reach up. Hands back to the heart. Raise your arms up. Go back into Uttanasana. This time when you bring the right foot back, don't drop the knee to the ground if you can. Push back through the heel, keep the back leg strong. Into plank. Now from here, bring the seat back if you can. Your knees stay up, you pull the elbows in towards the side body, push it with your toes, your heels, your palms, and you swing right through without touching your knees to the ground into upward facing dog. If it's too much, you just do what we did before with sliding on your belly. Bring your seat back. 2 more times. Pull right through. Push with the base of the fingers and the finger pads all the way back. Be mindful again of your limitations. Pull the elbows in close, right beside the rib baskets. Lift the head, push the chest forward. Push into your hands, tuck the chin in, down and facing dog. Good, now bring your right foot forward, back knee stays up. Keep pressing the back knee up, keep the leg strong. And then catapult that leg forward to the front leg. Uttanasana, chest on the thighs, head down. Come right up to standing, reach up and back, hips forward. Back home, hands to the heart. Raise your arms again. Bury your mind deep in the heart. Watch by and move with more steadiness, grace and ease. Pull the body down onto your legs. Left foot back. Push the knee up, the back knee up towards the sky. Push it back to the left heel. Into the plank. Bring the seat back again. Swing forward 3 times into upward facing dog if you can, without dropping your knees and hips to the ground, or modify as you need to. Just do the cobra. Slide your body on the ground. Come all the way back. Come forward again. Push through with your toes. Finger pads, heels your palms. Base the fingers all the way back. One last time. Pull right through with power, with intention, with the hand chest. Now tuck your chin in, back into Adho Mukha Savasana. Melt the heart, allow the head to fall below the arms. Left foot steps forward, back knee stays lifted. Push back through the back heel. Then the feet come together, Uttanasana. Pull the body to your legs. Come all the way up to standing, reach up and back. Engage the buttocks and upper back. Hands back to the heart. Another variation. Raise your arms up. Go down. Fold the body in half. Keep watching the body moving. Lift the head and chest. You need to walk or hop back. If you're hopping back, press into your hands, shift forward. Bend your elbows as you go back so you don't land with a big heavy thud. And jarring the back into upward facing dog. Now bend the toes under here. Move your hips a little forward between your hands. And imagine you're folding the body in half. The hinge at the top of the legs. Make like a dog howling at the moon. Remember, try to copy the form in every way possible. Mentally, physically, emotionally. Be playful like the dog. Imagine you're howling at the moon. And then tuck your chin in, round your back, make your way into downward facing dog. Imagine your dog just stretching its back. Try to form a steep curve in your spine from behind your neck all the way up to your seat. The belly comes towards your thighs, the chest towards the ground. Try not to bend the arms. Should look like a slide to the playground. Shallow at the bottom and steep at the top. Now be like a dog loyal to its master. Now lift the heels, bend the knees, hold your breath. Hop or walk forward softly. Pull the body onto your legs, chest on the thighs. Come right up to stand, reach up and back. Hands back to the heart. Raise your arms up again, arch back. Come forward into Uttanasana. So from here, you can do a couple of different things here. You can either just lift up your heels, shoulders over fingertips, and come back down. So rock back and forth on the heels and reach your toes. Try to get your shoulders over your fingertips. Arms stay strong and straight. If you feel like you want to go a little bit more, press into your hands, hold your breath. So you can lift your feet up, come into tuck. Push right down into the ground. Again. Good. Next time, those who want can come with your legs straight up and back into chaturanga. And into upward facing dog. I didn't do it very well that time. And back into downward facing dog. Round your back, tuck the chin in. Into upward facing dog, chest forward. Round your back, tuck your chin in. And your chest comes down towards the ground. One more time. Roll forward. Into upward facing dog. Back into downward facing dog. Again, stay here like the dog, expressing loyalty to its master, humbleness. Yet to embrace all the characteristics of that which you're representing.
embody all their divine qualities. Now here again, you can come forward, shoulders over fingertips, and come all the way back, your seat right close to your heels, and do this a few times, 3 times. Or again, if you want, hold your breath, lift the heels, chest stays your thighs, and see if you can come up. It's over your hands. And then land the 4th time your feet to the hands, pull the body against the legs. Take a moment here, wrap your arms around the legs, take all the opposite elbows and push your body against your legs. If you're a little bit tight in the hamstrings, you can stay with your knees bent. Push into the backs just underneath your knees and try to lift your seats bit by bit. If you're more flexible, see if you can glue your body, your chest onto your thighs, your chest moving beyond the knees. The forehead to the shins, heels over the seat over the heels. Legs straight. And then release. Come all the way up to standing. Reach the arms back. Stretch hips forward. Come back up. Hands to the heart. Now, take a deep breath in from the heart up to the crown. Visualize it moving up, your energy, your love moving up from the heart. Hold your breath at the crown. Now imagine you're sending that love out to all beings everywhere. Exhale back down to the heart. Return to your source of love. Keep that channel open so you can keep on sending up all the benefits to all beings everywhere. And now release. So let's come into some standing poses now. Okay, so now standing on your left foot, take hold of the right heel if you can. If you're having trouble balancing, stand against the wall and see if you can bring an arm and a leg up at the same time, ballet pose. You try to have your fingers and toes on the same line, so it might look like a T with your fingers and the foot at the height of the shoulder. If you're more flexible, pull the foot up a little bit higher and then lean back if you feel comfortable, look up. If you're having trouble, straighten your leg and have your hand underneath the knee and just straighten your leg as much as possible. Push out to the base of the toes. Engage muscles all on the inside of the leg. Okay. If you're very flexible, you can take this pose here. You can take your foot in your left hand and bring the foot up right close to the body, right close to the head. And take your arm out. Now from here, release the foot slowly. Try it on the other side. Plant down on the right foot, lift the left foot up, take hold of the inside of the heel. Again, come up. Imagine you're a ballet dancer, poised and graceful, magnificent. Good. Again, you can come up a little bit higher. Open up. Offer up the pose. Again, if you want, you can take the foot, take hold of the heel from underneath and push the foot up. This is for if you're very advanced. And if you're advanced and flexible, you can try this one. And push the arm against the leg. Again, ready to exit the pose. Come down gracefully. Okay, now move to the back end of the mat. We're going to start off with warrior. If it's too difficult to have your hands in front, you can take them out to the side like an airplane. Arms up, hands together in Kali Mudra. Bring your left foot forward and hinge. Bend your left knee and raise your right leg up. Your body should be level to the ground, like you're lying on a table. Again, if that's too difficult, you can bring arms out to the side. If you're having trouble balancing, just index fingers to the ground. Make sure you don't have both hips at the same height. Try not to turn your hip up, your right hip up. Okay, so you don't want to do that. Now from here, dive like an airplane. nose towards the ground. Your right leg stays straight. If you want to go further, you can interlace your fingers. Open up the palms, pull the hands over your head. And so you can arch your back now. Bring your head forward. About the height of the knee, but try to get your right foot up higher. And bend your left knee and stand back up. No matter what you do, if you fall out of it, just come up and try again. It's the effort that's most important. Raise your arms up. Try again. Right foot forward, hinge forward, bend your right knee, and send your left foot up and back. Engage the muscles below and above the knee. Up to the side, again, is always an option. And start to cant the body forward so your head comes towards about the height of the knee. The left foot comes up higher. If you want, interlace your fingers. Open up the palms, bring them over the shoulders. Try to get your left foot up. Point the toes to make it look pretty. The chest forward, the back curves. Keep your hips looking down, try not to open up the left hip. And then bend your right knee and come up. You have to keep imagining yourself in poses that you're trying to attain, even if they're not accessible. Keep visualizing it. Maybe one day the body will obey. Ardha Chandrasana. Left foot forward. If you need, you can have a block. You place a block on the short end so that it's high, and you place your hand on a block. And you raise the right leg up. And you open up. Bring the right arm up. Check out your hip over your hips and your shoulders aligned one top of the other. If you need to modify, if you can't reach the ground and you don't have a block, you can come onto your knee. Just like that. Okay? Alright. Now, hold it for a bit longer. If you don't stay in the poses long enough, you don't make any progress. You don't make any progress, you don't find the motivation to continue. Push the foot up away from the seat if you're taking a bind. Open up like you're doing Dhammirasana. Push your hips and chest forward, shoulders back. Now if you're more advanced, you can look forward and see if your left hip is over left heel. You can take your left hand to your chest, or you can take your foot even to your hand to the foot. Arch the back. Push the foot away from your body, your head. Break the pose, pull the heel towards the seat, release, bring the right foot back down. All the exits and entrances, graceful and fluid. Imagine you're doing a dance. You're moving in a dream, always fluidly. Right foot forward, bend your knees, you can bring the right fingertips down. Make sure it's not too close to the foot. You won't give yourself enough space, you want to keep your body elongated. At least the foot, probably more like 14 or 16 inches. And raise the left leg up. Take your left arm up. Remember to point the toes. You look up, you won't be able to see your foot. If you want to take the bind, bend the knee. Take the ankle while it's close to the seat and push the foot up. So the knee is, the heel is away from the body, the seat now. The knee is pointing straight up. Left shoulder moves back, left hip moves back as well, on top of the other. And if you want, you can look forward, roll the left hip down a little bit if you need to. Hip is over the heel. Keep pushing your foot away. You're pulling with your leg. Bring your right hand to your heart, or pull a foot close to your seat and take your other hand to the foot, and then push it up again. Concentrate. If you fall out of it, just try again. It's the effort that's most important, not the result. Pull the heel towards you, bring the left foot down, and step back up. And now come to the middle of the mat. Your feet Our toes are facing along edge of the mat. Index fingers in line through elbows. Jump your feet apart. Now when you go to your left, make sure you can still see the screen. If not, just turn around 180 degrees. Try to get down as low as possible. Work the hips a little bit. Try to get your knee over the foot, over the toes. Make some effort. Remember, last practice of 2022. Make it count. Now take your hands behind the back. Pull the hands down. Lift the chest. Hinge forward. Roll the right thigh back a little bit. Push the right hip back. But keep your seat, if possible, same height as the knee. And then your head will come down more easily, maybe right on the ground. If it's too much, you can bring the right knee down on the ground like this. Pull your hands over the head, this humble warrior. Express humility, devotion, surrender. And then from here, hands, right hand down, lower the back knee down. Left hand to your knee, lean away from the leg. If you don't have too much flexibility, you can keep your hand on the back of the knee or thigh. If you have more flexibility, lean back. Try to bring your hand towards the foot. Drop your shoulders down. Try not to create big wrinkles in your waist area. Now from here, spear pose. If you can, bring the foot up. So if you can't get the foot up too high, you can just keep your arm, your foot pressing against the arm, and just turn your hand up a little bit, your palm up, and left arm comes in front. Or you can take hold of the foot if you're like so, okay? Otherwise, if you're more flexible, you can take the foot across, the left hand across the chest, and take your left hand to your foot, and reach the right arm out. Spear pose, straight line from the shoulder to the fingertips. Look beyond your right fingertips. Now from here, you have a choice. If your foot is close to your body, close to your shoulder, just allow the foot to rest in your forearm. Point your fingers straight up. This nice entry into this pose makes it a little bit easier. Lock your fingers together in front of your face, and then lift your upper arm up. See if you can get it over the head. Tuck your chin in a little bit. And then see if you can push your foot away from the shoulder. So think of a swan's neck. There's no big sharp bends in your neck, in the neck. Lengthen that right arm. If it's too much, you can stay like this. Good. Then from here, break the pose, turn forward. The left foot moves out a little bit more to your left, and slide your right foot back. See if you can get your hip just drop down, and see if you can roll right onto your right forearm. Roll to your left now. Try to get both sides of the seat down evenly. So, doing it this way, you don't want the knee to fall away from the shoulder like this. If that happens, push your foot a little bit more out so that your foot is underneath the knee. Alternatively, you also don't want to have this happen, your knee on the inside of the foot. Keep your shin vertical. If you can't get your hip down, just stay on your hands, but just keep melting. Imagine you had a big magnet attached to the front of your hips. You want to get the sensation you're doing in Cobra. When your hips come down, maybe it'll become more possible to lower down onto the forearms. When the forearms come down, your hips are low and anchored down. You might eventually come right down onto your chest. The pelvis comes down, the belly, and then the chest. Your knee eventually higher than the back. Be like a lizard sunning itself on a warm earth. Keep the chest forward, lengthen. Good, now from here, bring your hands back. And from here, we're going to move your foot a little bit more to the right. Bring your hips back so that your hips are over the back knee. Lift the toes, Ardha Hanumanasana. So you can get your elbows down closer to the ground. Rest your belly on your thigh and keep on imagining the chest is moving beyond your knees. top head moving towards the foot. Then from here, if this is too easy, you can hinge your seat forward, coming back in equestrian pose. Bend the toes under in the back foot and start to slide the front foot forward down. Be mindful here, don't overstretch. Pulse up and down if you like. As you inhale, imagine you try and squeeze the mat between your back toes and your front heel. As you exhale, imagine trying to stretch the mat between your feet. Try to get your seat right down. It comes all the way down. You can take your hands up if you like. This is a pose that represents Hanuman, embodiment of courage, faith, and devotion, reflected in your pose. Keep thinking that anything is possible with adherence to ethical rules and some effort, some angry determination. The body will, you will find success and make rapid progress. Now from here, lean to your left a little bit. So you can bring your left foot in. If you can, bring in line with your knee. Okay, so then if you're not as flexible, you can bring your foot in closer to your seat. If you need to sit on a block, do so. Try to have both fronts of the hips close at the same height from the ground. And here, just rock to the right a few times. Pour more weight into the right side. Now, take hold of the foot to the right hand. Slide your left hand forward. Bring your chest, possible, right onto your leg. As you inhale, keep reaching forward. Telescope your body out of the hips. Exhale again, feel very heavy through the hips. Imagine you had a big weight resting on your seat. All these visualizations help to get you more deeply into the postures. Use your imagination to realize more for yourself. Now coming up. Good. Now from here, few options. I'll demonstrate an event of transition to Vasisthasana if you like. So you take your right hand behind the back and so you can take your big toe. You can use your right hand to assist your hand around. Take hold of the foot, take hold of big toe with your index finger and your thumb locking around it. Push the right hand down, turn to your left, and then you have to really push into your hand. Oops, I'm off center here, so I have to get back on my mat. So make sure your foot's on the mat. So you turn towards the left, you push into your hand, your outer edge of the foot, and your hip, and to come up into this version of Vasisthasana. If it's too much, you can just slide your right knee in, left foot moves back, right hand stays in front of the shoulder. You can stay here if you like, on your shin, or bring your right foot back a little bit behind the other one, cross your ankles, and bring your chest up, your hips up and your chest forward. If you want, you can stack your feet on top of one another. And back down into plank. Go on the other side now. Your left hand in front of the nose. Come up. This is a regular Vasisthasana here. We'll come back to do the other side, the other variation on the other side. And you can stack your feet or modify by bringing your left knee down. Back into plank. And then from here, downward facing dog. Left foot forward, back knee down. Come upright, right arm up, angle the toe and knee towards the right. You can use your left hand to anchor in place and see if you can get your right arm down. Your armpit staying on the outside of the knee. Left hand pushes into your right hand and then you push into your hands. So you can see your belly's higher than your thigh. And then you keep on trying to push your center of the chest towards your thumbs. Pull the left shoulder back, left shoulder and left hip back. Telescope the head forward. Turn your face and chest up. If you want, you can take a bind, push your seats back. Use your left hand to guide your hand underneath. Give more space. Your elbow comes down close to your shin on the outside. Move your hand around. Use your left hand again to guide the hand further through. You can lock your fingers together or hold, join your hands together. Make the right hand hold your left wrist. And the last action, get the heel, push into the base of the toes and push through the heel to get the right knee up. Turn your body completely, chest and face looking up. Break the pose. From here, bring your hands to the inside of the foot and circle around so you're facing along the edge of the mat. Arms out to the side and come back up. Now go to the other side. Hinge at the hips, go down nice and low. Sink down to the seat to get the knee over the toes. If you can, move according to your condition. Be strong and mighty like the warrior. Brave and courageous and determined. Now bring your hands behind the back. Pull the hands down, lift the chest, bring the head back. And come forward. Push into your feet, roll the left hip out a little bit. You have to move to your left so your shoulder can slide on the inside knee. Otherwise you don't slide, your arm sort of ends up on the leg. Try to go to the inside so the shoulder slides to the inside of the knee, and then you can go into the pose a little bit more deeply. If you need to, lower your left knee down on the ground. And come up halfway, bring your hands down, the left knee down. Right hand to your knee, left hand just on the back of the thigh, or slide your hand towards the back foot. Lean away from the leg in front. Open up your heart in every sense. Look up as though in adoration towards all beings. Have reverence for all. Now from here, spear pose, or if you can, take the foot up somewhere, and you can either hold the foot or see if you can bring it to quickly arm like this. The other arm up comes up if you can, or if you can, lean towards the foot so you can take your hand, right hand across the chest to the foot. Hold in place. You have to keep your right side of the hip down, very low towards the front heel. Your left arm extends. Kuntasana. Now from here, your foot's already close to the shoulder, so you just bring the foot, rest in the crook of the arm. Your ear's right close to the shoulder. Your fingers are right close to the ear. You lock your fingers together. Your right palm is up, left fingers curl inside, and then you lift your wrist, tuck your chin in, and then you might be able to go into your swan. Push the foot away. Or do a modification, just bring the right arm up if you like, over your head. And bring the foot close to your shoulder again. Let the foot down. Okay, now from here, move your right foot out to the right. Fall to your left. Again, make the modifications as you need to. Your hip is very high, you can't get your leg down, your hip down. First, see if you can scoot your left foot further back. You might be able to go lower. Or just stay on your hands and just imagine you have rocks in your hip pockets. Your seat sinks down, and then eventually maybe your hips are anchored down. It makes it a little bit easier to come down bit by bit. Roll to your left, get your left forearm down, roll to the right, right forearm down. Keep telescoping your chest forward. The more you lengthen, the closer the body approaches the ground. If you can, get your chest right on the ground. Keep your knee and your foot in the same line on the right leg. And come back onto your hands here. Good. Bring your hips back over your back knee. Walk your right foot a little bit more to the center. Ardha Hanumanasana. Keep your attention at the base of the spine and imagine the spine lengthening. Pull your body down on the front leg. Your right shoulder right beside the knee. Lift the chest, bend the toes under, hinge your seat forward like you're doing equestrian pose, and then slide your right foot forward. Now bring your fingertips in line with your hips so that you don't go forward too much. Your shoulders should be over the hips. And again, pulse mindfully. Imagine you're squeezing them up between your feet and then stretching it. Bit by bit, maybe your legs come right flat on the ground. And if you're flat on the ground, you can see if you can take your arms up. This pose expresses faith. Anything is possible. And the Hanuman was one who really demonstrated that. Then break the pose. From here, lean to the right a little bit, relax the back leg a little bit, you can bend it, and bring the right foot in. In line, if possible, with the knee, otherwise closer to your hip if your hips are tighter. Just try to have both sides of the seat down equally, so you're not leaning towards one side. And then take your foot with your left hand, start to slide forward, your body. Your chest comes onto your leg in front, your shin's close to your collarbone. Keep reaching forward. All these poses are like the foundation for your practice. Try to find the ease. You don't have to make a big fancy expression of it. Just find the ease, the ability to find quietness in the mind. Put yourself at one with the form. Now, walk your way back. Pull the heel right in close to the front hip. If you want to do that variation again, you have to bend the toes under on the back foot. Bring the right arm around the back. Use your left hand to guide the hand down. And you take the big toe with your thumb on the inside, your index finger on the inside. You lock the thumb and your index finger together. You turn towards the right, you push up off the hands, the hip, and the foot. If it's too much, you just come into whatever expression you like. Stay on your left knee if you like, or take your full plank. Notice how the left hand's a little bit in front of the shoulders so that your arms stay extended and strong. Release back into plank. Move on to the other hand now. Right hand comes more center to the mat. Come up into regular side plank. Push your hips up and forward. Back into plank. Lower down the knees. You can either sit on the heels, depending on flexibility. Be careful with your knees again if you have any issues with your knees. And you can walk your hands back. If you can, however, you can maybe come down onto forearms. Those of you who know how to get into Supta Virasana, you have to sit between your heels for that one. And then come down perhaps maybe on forearms. Maybe if you can, come right down, put your back on the ground. Bring your thighs together. If you like, you hold your opposite elbows above your head. Inhale. Inflate the lungs. Lift the chest. Exhale, remove all fatigue, all tension. And again, inhale deeply to the pores of the skin. Exhale, relax. Let that energy flood through you, recharging the body. Now we're going to come back. Tuck your chin in. If you're down on the back, take your hands to your feet. Lift your upper back up off the mat and push your way back up. Okay, so now from here. Inversions, headstand. So if you know how to get into headstand, you don't have to wait for me to go ahead. I'll just demonstrate a few options. The easiest way to get onto it, if it doesn't bother your head, like it does tend to have a little bit more pressure on the head for this one, but easier to find a balance.
So just take my head down, your fingertips out beyond the edges of the mat. Stay with your fingers equally distanced apart, and your fingers are facing away. And then from here, lift up your seat, turn your toes under, and lift your knees up off the ground. So from here, you can see if you can bring just just underneath the knees against your elbows, and flick your toes up, and you're off the ground. You have lots of power in your fingertips. It's quite, you can just put your foot down easily. It's not too much, pretty safe. If you want, eventually you can bring your knees up, your feet up, and move your knees in closer to your shoulders. Okay, so that's option one. Feeling okay, you can bring one leg up. Now don't jump, you'll land on your back if you're not careful. So now you can just pulse up and down. Keep your back leg bent. If you have your leg high, if you fall over, it's a big, long fall to the ground. So keep your foot close to your seat and you'll roll out of it more easily. It's also easier to balance this way. Flex your toes, bend your toes back, your heel close to your seat on the leg that's behind you. And then see if you can just peel your toes of the front foot up off the ground. Just lift the toes up. Okay, eventually, if you push back to the foot that's behind you, you eventually find the balance. Keep your feet flexed. Remember, keep your feet close to your seat. Advanced practitioners, you can try to come onto your index fingers. Almost all the way, 99% on the head. You can just be on the fingernails practically. And then coming back down, rest in child's pose. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so now another variation of headstands. Another way to do it, which is a little bit easier on the head, but sometimes to get the legs split is a little bit more difficult if you don't have a lot of flexibility in the hips. Your back tends to round and you might not be able to get up as easy. But all that to say though, there's many ways to do something, so just try them all until you find something find the trick that works for you. Your elbows are underneath the shoulders. You should be able to hold the elbows easily, and then don't move your elbows, just move your hands forward, interlace your fingers. Make sure you're almost near the back of the mat so that if you fall, you do still land on your mat. And then you bring your head between your hands, your palms, lift your seat, walk your feet towards your elbows. You can either just bend your knees, lift your heels and come back down, off both feet at a time, or again, a little bit easier to take one leg back, foot hanging, and then flick your toes up off the ground. Just flex your toes, just like that. Keep pushing into forms. Eventually your feet might end up at the same height. So it's an option here. If you want, you can do Padmasana. It makes the mind more one-pointed. Bring one foot into your lotus and see if you can bring your other foot in. It's a worm. The foot has a worm its way down into the hip crease. And bring your knees up and back. Nothing to do, nowhere to go but deeper within, beyond the body, the mind, and the emotions. And from here, getting ready to come down. Very slowly, under control. And lower down, forehead to the ground, child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. And now from here, place your hands beside your head and then lift your seat up. So you can also bring hands just beside your legs, your shins, and start to roll up. Try to get your shoulders, try to get your seat up, so you try to get your upper back to look like a wall. You're almost on the back of the head. It almost feels like you can go into plow from here. If you're more flexible, you can bring your forearms down beside your head, and then and then see if you can roll back. So you have to find a distance of your hand that works for your elbows a little bit out to the side. Your hands are at least shoulder width apart, and then see if you can get almost your upper back on the ground. Those who can, go ahead. You just hold your breath, and then you set your shoulders down, and you bring your hands to the back. If not, you just come to the front of the mat. So if you're a plow, just stay there. If you don't do that one I just showed you, if you have shoulder neck issues, start from the front of the mat, roll back all the way, your legs behind your head, plow pose. Okay, join your hands together behind your back to get your elbows and your wrists close together, your wrists together, and your elbows almost together. Bring your hands to the back. Walk your feet as far away from your head as first, and then extend one leg up to the ceiling. Imagine someone's pulling on your foot to try to get it to touch the ceiling, and bring your other leg up. You want to have a straight line from the toes all the way to the chin. If you can't come up all the way, then just do what you can. Maybe your elbows don't come behind your back. That's okay. Just rest your hands in your seat, and you can keep your legs a little bit at an angle as opposed to straight up. If you have a lotus, take your lotus. Push your knees up. Once you're in a pose, settle into silence. Merge with the form. Become one with the form. If you're still in a lotus, you can do Pindasana. Hinge at the hips, get your thighs down, your legs down, shoulders, your knees come close to your shoulders, and you can lock your hands just underneath the feet if you know that pose of embryo. If you don't have a lotus, come down and bridge. Not bridge, you plow pose. And if you like, if your feet touch all the way down, you can bring your hands on the ground behind your back, palms down, and you can even bring your thighs against your body, knees on either side of the head. And withdraw from your senses. Good. Now from here, we're going to make our way into fish pose. Take the hands on the ground behind your back, the palms down, and index fingers and thumb tips touching, and roll back down. Once the seat lands on the wrists, keep your legs moving down until they're about halfway down. Charge the legs. Now lift your upper body up. So 5 looks like a check mark. Now from here, breathe very fast. Through the nose like a sniffing dog. Now going into fish or flying fish here. So bring your elbows close together, push your chest up, top of the head comes down. If it's too much, keep your legs up, bring them down. If you want, you can slide your hands out from underneath and bring your hands, I've got to get my head closer, the hands together and the arms in the same line as the legs. Now bust your breath again. You do normal breathing, bring your feet down or slide them in depending where they are. So the heels are right close to the seat, edge the feet in line with your hips. Don't move your head. Place your fingertips on either side of the head and lift your back up off the ground, your seat. Slide your head further back towards your feet and then turn your hands around. And fingers facing towards the feet, and then from here, the heels, and then from here, see if you can lift up on a half breath. Push into the roots of your toes. Rock back and forth a few times. If this is too much, do bridge pose. Your back of the head and your shoulders, back of the shoulders stay on the mat. So if you didn't get that shoulder stand, you just bring your head back down and you lift your hips. You tuck your shoulders under. You try to get your chest to look like a wall. They come towards your chin. Okay, so if you're in Urdhva Dhanurasana, stay there a little bit longer. Play a little bit. Lift, rock back and forth. If you know the variations, go ahead. You can flip from one side to the other. You can lift the leg up if you like. Lift an arm, come up and drop back into it. Lots of different possibilities. And then come down. Gently. Once you're down, relax. Breathe in. Breathe out all fatigue. Imagine you're fainting. Let go of all efforts. Let the tension just fall away from all parts of the body. Now from here, bring the right leg up. Take hold of the ankle and bring your knee onto the shoulder, the right shoulder. Then pull on the foot, try and get your foot closer to your head. You have to keep directing your attention to those areas that feel tight. That's where the prana will go. If you like, you can feel your shoulders up off the mat. Bring your forehead to your shin. Bring your head back down. Now from here, upside down pigeon. Bring your shin across the chest. You can keep holding it with your hand or take it into the crook of the left arm. And just see if you can get your shin to rest right on your chest, close to the collarbone. Right. Bring your foot back up over the knee for half happy baby pose. Bring your thigh down alongside the body, your knees close to the shoulder. Those of you who can get into a leg behind the head, go ahead. You bring your right arm in front of the leg. You push into the back of the knee to get your knee higher, close to the ear, and then slide your left foot in if you like, and bring it right into the tuck, your knee to the shoulder. You just wiggle around until you can find your way. You have to push again into the back of the knee, lift your right hip up, and then push your foot further back behind you, pull it towards the left, and maybe the leg will get behind the head. Again, it helps if you bring your knee in sometimes to give yourself a little bit of wiggle room. At some point, perhaps the body will obey. And then release. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, clear yourself of all the tension, of any thoughts that came up during the posture, where if any frustration or doubt or fear came up, let it all go. Take hold of the left, raise the left leg, take hold of the ankle, bring your knee to the shoulder, and pull on the foot, try to get your foot close to the head. The Dharmaji always says, fear attracts accidents. So just try to keep on envisioning yourself in positive circumstances where you can attain all the postures. And then that will bring about that effect. Now again, you can take hold of your shin, either with the hand and pull it across the chest. You can take your foot in the right hand or in the crook of the right arm. Close the elbow and then pull your foot up onto your chest. And then from here, bring your foot back into half happy baby pose. And so you can push your knee down towards the ground. Your heels over the back of the knee. Now you can stay here, or you can see if you get your left arm to come in front of the legs. So that's
your upper arm is pushing the back knee. Now, just try to lift your left side of the seat up. Try to get your knee about the height of the ear. You bring your right foot in if you like, or to your, even right into tuck, and keep pushing your foot back behind. And pull towards the right, lift your shoulders, your back, upper back up off the mat, and see if you can get your head to come in front. All these postures like pigeon and all the ones that we're doing throughout the practice help to get you into these poses, but these poses have nothing to do with enlightenment. They will not get you to self-realization faster. What is more valuable? Spend a day contemplating compassion. When you see yourself in other beings, in their shoes, you find the ease, so it has many benefits too. And release. The leg comes down. Breathe in. Breathe out. And now, bring your feet back close to your seat. Bridge pose again. Now if you can hold on to the ankles. Lift your seat up. And then curl your tail under, so you try and get you towards the back of the knees. Push into the tops of the shoulders, backs of shoulders, and try to get your chest up close to the chin. Tuck your shoulders under one a little bit more. Doesn't matter if you can't hold on to your ankles. It's only if you have the reach and the ability to do that. Otherwise, you can just interlace your fingers underneath the body and press the edges of the hands down. Try to get your chest up. And then lower. Maybe one more breath. Again, if you're holding onto your ankles, keep holding onto your ankles. Try to move your knees in line, so the back of the knees in line with the heels. And then sink your seat down. Good. We're going to do two other postures that look pretty much the same, except that they're in different orientations. So here you can bring legs up, roll up to seated. Starting off with rabbit pose first. Your knees are about hip width apart. Come up, bend the toes under. Bring your hands to the seat. Push your hands into the seat. Lean back until you can get your right hand onto your heel, left hand on your left heel. Bring your heels together. Lock your baby fingers together if you like. Thumb on the inside, index finger on the outside of the ankle. And then push your hips all the way forward like you're about to fall on your thighs. Take your head all the way back. Drop your hips forward. And from here, lean back again, push into your heels, get your shoulders back behind your feet. Right hand on the right side of the seat. Push in, pull down, left hand. Same thing, push in, pull down, and come back up. From here, child's pose. Point your toes, rest your belly on your thighs. Forehead down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now from here, lift the body up a little bit. Bring your legs back, lie on your belly. So yet another pose. We're also similar in many ways. If you just get to look through different perspectives and then see the sameness everywhere. Now if you can, take hold of the ankles. If you need, you can use a wheel or a strap, wrap them around the hand, the insteps of your feet, and pull on the strap if you can't reach your ankles. But if you bring your left forearm down, lean to your left a little bit, and then bring your right foot up, take hold of the ankle and pull it up, and really push the ankle into your hand. Keep your leg up, and then bring your other leg up. And then, with you have one foot, easier to take the other one. So your feet, and then pull on the legs. The legs will bring your thighs up off the ground. Try to get your feet higher than the head. Look up. If you want, you can rock all the way back. and forward on your belly. You might be able to land right on your thighs, on your knees. Keep pushing with your feet. Those of you very flexible might be able to move your hands down, closer to your knees. Push your chest forward. And then bring your feet up. Watch your back. It's pretty flexible, so know your limitations. Good. Now bring your feet back up close to your seats. Tuck your chin in and come down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, hands underneath the shoulders, press your way up. Okay, so now, forearm stance if you like to try. If you don't want to try forearm stance, do something else. You can do it with your head on the ground. So for this, you want to have your elbows a little bit closer than the shoulders, your fingers spread, middle fingers pointing straight ahead. Okay, so don't get your elbows too wide. You'll just keep on sinking down. You won't have the strength to keep yourself up. So you want to pull your elbows in a little bit closer. So then you bring your head, if you like, I'll show it with, if you can do it from here, lift your seat up, bring one leg up. Again, keep your leg very bent, close to your seat, flex your toes. And you see if you can push up off your toes. Nice and light, don't jump too hard. Okay, so even just come up and down. You want to eventually get your foot closer to your elbows. So you don't have to jump as much. Your hips are already in alignment. You push into your hands, you push into forearms, and you come up more easily. Now the other way to do it is to start your head on the ground, just on the inside of the wrist, and see if you can get your leg up. So again, you just try to get your foot close to your elbow. You want to try not to round your back, push down through the forearms, and then flick your toes away, keep pushing through the foot that's behind you. Keep your feet close to your seat, it's easier to balance. And then hold your breath, really push down to the base of the wrists, your forearms, and see if you can lift your head up. Forearm stance. Otherwise, you can just keep your head on the ground and just work on just trying to get a little bit of lift in your hips. The higher you get your hips, you just try to do is feel it rounding your back. So push your shoulders back and then see if you can push into your forearms. Then from here, come down. Child's pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. All fatigue. Every posture has a little trick to it. Just with constant practice, you find it. So you can try again one more time. If you don't want to do that, you can do another back bend. You can do an Urdhva Dhanurasana or something, or you can do a bridge. If you want to try forearm balance again, you can even do it on your hands if you like. But if you had a wall, you can also do it against the wall. So imagine that your feet, you start with your feet right against the wall, like you're in child's pose. Your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Don't move your elbows, move your hands forward. Place your hands down. Again, spread your fingers. And then from here, lift your seat. You have to place one foot on the wall about the height of the seat, the height of the hips. And then you bring your other foot up. It's hard for me to do because I don't have a wall. Okay, but imagine you have a foot on a wall here. You want to give yourself a little bit of play. So your knees bent and bring your other leg back away from the wall. And then from here, the foot that's in front, you just pull your toes away from the wall every once in a while. This is how you do it without gaining too much dependency on the wall. It doesn't become a crutch for you. And come back down. And relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Sit up. Bring your legs in front. Now you can either keep your left leg extended and your right foot goes the other side. The heel is a little bit beyond the knee and your toes are close to the ankle. If you can, you lean to your left and you fold your left leg in. Your foot is beside your seat, you're not sitting on your foot. Right hand behind the back, just dance in the back, lift the left arm up and take your forearm to the thigh. Inhale, push the lower back up and in. Turn to the right. So try to actively twist. Push the knee into the back, outside knee into the elbow and vice versa. And turn actively. Just imagine you can see right through your skin, this spine spiraling upwards. That might help you to encourage you to twist more. Eventually your chin comes over your shoulder. It's not just the eyes that turn. Lift up on the inhale. Exhale, twist deeper. Keep moving your shoulders back. But your chest stays open, so you don't want to hunch your back. Come back to the front, switch sides. Remember that you can have the option of your right leg extended. Make sure the foot is not too close to you. The heel should be beyond the knee. Right arm up. And push against the outer left thigh with right arm. Imagine trying to pull the body away from the leg. Go over your back shoulder. Inhale, come up higher. Exhale, turn a little bit deeper. Come back. Lie on the ground now, Shavasana. So lay yourself down gently on the ground. No big heavy thuds. No jerky movements. Smooth as ever. Lie down. Feet are falling away from one another. The hands are beyond the edges of the mat. The palms facing up. Just feel as if everything is just caving in and just heavily sinking towards the ground. A nice deep breath in, the whole front of the body expands and rises. The chest rises. Exhale. Feel everything just falling in. The chest deflates. The belly button falling right through the body into the ground. The lower back sinking. The shoulders. The lower back even where there's a natural rise in the body. In the lower back, everything just sinks heavily. The legs, the heels. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, just feel all the heaviness just of the body just becoming more and more so. Body just sinks right into the ground. Out of sight, out of the consciousness. You, in fact, are not the body. Lose the identification with the body and the mind. Everything that you perceive through your senses is not you. Your emotions are not you. True self is infinite, equally present in all forms, everywhere, all throughout. Through these forms, putting yourself in the mindset and the body of what you're representing. This helps to cultivate compassion.
You see divinity, you see the beautiful expression of the posture, which is just another way of seeing God manifest in a different, very special, very unique way. So revere and honor and love all beings in all forms. Through the practice, for this path towards self-realization requires us to pass through all these forms and experiences too. So it's all part of the journey to self-realization. Everything that you have, all your divine qualities, find ways to demonstrate to others, to share it. Impart your knowledge, impart your gifts to others to help them as well. All moving towards the same goal. And soon we'll be like-minded, more like-minded people are being like beings like you. And it keeps growing, growing, growing. And then there's not as much tendency or incidence of negativity, of people killing the comfort of others. We're just bringing everyone to the same place, the same mindset. Do your part to help that, to promote that, to propagate that. Now set that intention in your mind, deep in the heart and mind, by saying to yourself the following sentence. I see divinity in all forms and experiences. Rejoice in all experiences, in all the forms. And so now prepare to come back from Shavasana. Move back to seated position. Always moving with quietness, with mindfulness, with reverence. Close with Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Instill the peace within, send it out to all beings. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be receptive to the grace of God. All is within. Namaste. Thank you so much for supporting me and for your interest throughout the year. Have a wonderful day, and I look forward to practicing with you in the new year. Much love.